Live. Hi, everyone. This is Donella, Careers with Donella. I'm here with Pamela L. Bell. We're having a LinkedIn Live at 8 o'clock, and I'd just like to give you a few minutes to log into the LinkedIn Live or join us so you can add your comments or questions. But hello to everyone out here. I am here with Pamela L. Bell. She's one of my first degree connections here at LinkedIn, and she's a banking executive. Just wanted to say hello. Hi, Pamela.
Hello, how are you this evening?
I'm good. I'm good. We're just going to give people a few seconds to join the live. It is actually 7:59, but
Okay,
we are live on LinkedIn. So anyone out there, if you want to start to join us now, it should be notifying people. Well,
okay.
Pamela and I are both dry after that rain yesterday.
Yeah, we had a little rain and snow mix here today in Milwaukee. So,
I'm in New Jersey and it was just rain. I'm near the flooding. It was more like flooding. I live near a river, so
okay, okay.
yeah, so you never know with that. So the time it's 8 o'clock Eastern for me. You might be in a different time zone like Pamela. So thank you for joining. Again, this is Careers with Donella. I'm Donella and I'm on LinkedIn. I'm a resume writer. I'm a career coach and I enjoy connecting with my connections on LinkedIn. And when I saw Pamela L. Bell's post about housing and about banking, and I reached out to her, and then I said, I hope that she'd be willing to do a LinkedIn Live, and I was grateful she said yes. And she even joined a couple of my past LinkedIn Lives with Aubrey. Hi, Aubrey, if you're out there, Flanagan, Lisa Taylor, Veronica, Urte Santos, if you all are out there. This is another special guest. So, hi, Pamela. How are you today?
I am well. How are you this evening?
I'm great and just wanted to go through a couple questions. So, first, how did you actually start your career in banking?
I've been in this industry for 30 years, and I started out as a part time teller. I was in college at the time and needed some part time income. And I started out as a teller and progressed, enjoyed the work, enjoyed meeting new people, hearing their stories, and helping them meet their financial goals and objectives and advance through every area within retail banking. I've served in those positions. And currently, I am with Self Help Federal Credit Union as the city executive. It'll be 2 years in May. So I left the company that I was with for almost 28 years in the middle of a pandemic because of Self Help's mission. It aligns so closely with my personal mission and what I wanted to do in my career in terms of serving marginalized community with financial literacy and education and promoting home ownership. So I have not looked back. I am excited about the work that we do and the impact that we will be making and the financial landscape of the communities we serve.
And I think that's really great because I think what are some of the misconceptions that people have about banking? People think it's cold, it's impersonal. And with you, I thought your posts were they connected with me as someone, if you want to own a home, what do you do and how do you really, I just thought your post really was different and stood out to me. I felt like there was a person behind the bank. Could
Yeah,
you talk about the misconceptions?
yeah, I think, a lot of times, so the things that you mentioned, and then also, our finances are very personal, right? And
Yes.
so if you have challenges, there could be, hesitation to talk to someone. You may be embarrassed about, what has happened, but really, we are no different than you. I think is important. So, we've had challenges, even though we work in this industry. I said in another conversation I was having, it's the same as, doctors need doctors as well as bankers need bankers. So, just really with us, the work that we do, really establishing a rapport with our customers. And, this is a judgment free zone, and we are truly here to help. And so everyone here is engaged around our mission and wanting to support and help our members meet whatever their goals may be.
And would you talk about or share your insights on the disparity in the housing market and what is it exactly that's missing for people that you actually help with, if you're in your own words?
Yeah. So, when we think about home ownership and then the owning a home, that's going to be the largest part of most families' wealth, right? And so there's a lot of disparities around home ownership that stem from redlining and systemic racism that's in place. And so we have a product at Self Help with regards to our mortgages that address some of the challenges that individuals in the market we serve have. So when you think of minimum credit criteria, we accept credit scores that are a lot lower than what traditional financial institutions would accept. So really, we work at looking at why individuals have not been able to be approved for mortgages, and our product is designed to help in that area. We have what we call our racial wealth gap initiative here at Self Help, and it was looking at our mortgage product, who we were lending to, and if there was opportunities to further serve in the demographics that we're looking to serve. And so we have two enhancements to that product that we will do 100% financing on one of them, and then there's another one where we offer a grant that's available to individuals that qualify for it. So our products, again, our mission is to create economic opportunity and ownership for all, but we have a very intentional focus of serving individuals in marginalized communities that are typically either unserved or underserved in the traditional market. And so we make sure our products are designed to carry that mission out, and it's not just a statement that we have or a slogan.
And I think you answered a little bit of my question, but suppose I'm new. What suggestions can you offer for someone? So I'm starting out, I see Pamela, I see the Self-Help Federal Credit Union. This might be a place. What would be the first thing I would have to do? Or where would I start in contacting you?
In terms of, say that again, I'm sorry.
Well, suppose, so we're listening now, there might be someone out there like, oh, now I do want to purchase a home and I want to see what options are available. How would they reach out to you? How would they start the process, I suppose, a little bit? Because some people really don't understand the housing process,
Right.
especially
So,
low income. You talked a little bit about it, but
yeah, you can reach out to me on LinkedIn. If you have a financial institution you're working with, you have a banker, reach out to them as well. Ask questions.
mhm,
There is no such thing as a dumb question, only that unasked question. So ask questions, about what your concerns are. When you start that home buying process, um, getting pre-approved or pre-qualified. A lot of times we see customers will go out and they'll start looking for a house, and they will find what they consider their dream house, but it
mhm.
does not fall within their affordability range. So just really, start that process by having a conversation with that financial professional. Ask all the questions you have. Find a trusted realtor that you can also ask questions, and that will be there to guide you through that home buying process as well.
I'm just curious, what's a common question that people should ask, but they never ask? Because you said like be prepared with questions. Is there anything that you go, oh, think about this or that you can share?
No, the only thing, when I think about it is, when they come in, just be open. A lot of times they may not share all of their debt or what their financial picture is. And when we go through the process of pulling the credit, we're going to have all of those. So just
Right.
be upfront. Let's talk about them, and work through whatever that may be. So typically people, will ask questions. Sometimes, we will throw things out there as well. But yeah, just ask questions, and it's important to have someone that you trust and you feel comfortable with, and then you're at ease with asking any of the questions that you need.
And I just saw a comment from Lady Farley. Hi. Of course, you can ask a question. Just put it in the chat for us if you have a question. I know she was talking about redlining. I think she mentioned that before Pamela. I'm see if her question will come up. Now let me see. Okay, her question didn't come up yet, so let me just go back. So let's just switch gears a little bit, Pamela, because I know this is going to be a short session tonight. So tell
Yeah.
me,
Mhm,
while we're waiting for her to chat her question,
mhm.
what is your favorite book or a book that you're reading? I ask everyone.
Oh, you know what? I'm planning to read this evening. It's a book that was written by someone I attend church with, a friend of mine, and it's she said yes. It's answering your call to purpose. And I hope I'm quoting that correctly, but it's about um, if you have a nagging feeling like what am I here for? What is my purpose? And so really looking into that. And it's also an inspirational read as well. So I'm excited to start reading that over this weekend. It's going to be a rainy weekend. So it's going to be one
Yeah.
of those weekends you can tuck away inside and uh, just disappear into a good read. And so that's what I plan to read this weekend.
Okay, and we have her question about non-traditional borrowers. I'm going to put it up on the screen so everyone can see it. So she's actually, what about non-traditional borrowers? She put a correction up, such as a group of people, not necessarily a family looking to get a loan for an investment property.
So non-traditional buyer. So someone that is looking to buy for investment. So I will say this. So we currently at Self Help, we work with getting families into homes. So we don't, in this market, we're not doing anything with investment properties at this time in the Milwaukee market. But some of the other markets, there may be opportunities with that. But we, in the market that I'm serving right now, we don't. We are really geared towards getting those families into homes and kind of first time home buyer homeowners.
Yeah, okay. And we can always, if anyone, I don't know if there's any sites or anything you can recommend, Pamela, or anything. I know,
For investment properties
or
or
she should just
financial
look, or
institutions that, yeah, if, message me. I mean, again, if what market, it would depend on the market she's in, but
she's in actually in New York, New York.
yeah, so we don't have any branches in that market, but
Okay.
certainly reaching out to wherever she does her banking, that financial institution or someone trusted in that area could support her with that.
Okay. And what music are you listening now? Just to switch gears again.
Music.
Yeah.
You know what? I love old school R&B is probably my favorite, but I love jazz.
Hmm.
I listen to gospel. This morning I drove in on Pandora listening to the Bobby Womack station, so it was old school R&B. So it just depends on the mood of what I want to listen to.
Okay. And I always like the people to, if you can, close out with some words of inspiration. I know we got to close out today a little bit short, but I just wanted to hear words from inspiration for you, whether anyone on LinkedIn, whether they're looking at this, they want to get into the banking industry, or they're looking at homeowner, anything that you can share to kind of close out for everyone.
Words of inspiration.
Yo, something your mantra, something about you. Yeah.
I would say, when you're looking to get your finances in order, or you're looking to start that process for home buying, patience. We can be anxious. We want what we want when we want it, but just have patience with the process and grant yourself grace if there are different challenges that you've had in the past that may be slowing that down. Just give yourself grace and in time. Follow the advice of your financial professional to get you on the path to where it is you'd like to be.
And what about something personal?
Personal. Let's see. Again, I always say grant yourself grace. We can always be so hard on ourselves with our shoulda, woulda, coulda. Everything has a time and place. And so one of my favorite scriptures is Ecclesiastes 3 and 1. There's a time for everything in every season and every activity under the sun. So everything happens when it's supposed to.
Great.
Not be in our time, but it's in God's timing. So
Great. Well, thank you so much for joining tonight.
Oh,
Always nice, and I'll talk with you soon. And you have a great, try to stay dry as much as
I
you can over
will.
out there.
I will. I'll be indoors this weekend, so I'll be very dry.
Well, thank you so much for your time. Again, everyone, thank you for watching another Careers with Danella, and thank you, Pamela L. Bell, talking about banking, talking about home ownership a little bit. Anyone can certainly reach out to Pamela. That's what LinkedIn is for, to reach out to connections and get to know people. So thank you all and have a great weekend. Thanks, Pamela.
Thank you. Have a good
Enjoy your
evening.
night.
You.
Bye-bye.
Bye bye.